Oh, I'm really covering chat. Oh. There we go. Hi. Hello. It's my Vtuber Anniversary. It's been an entire year. It's been an entire year. It doesn't feel like it. It probably never will. It feels like I started 2 months ago. Can you believe it's been a year? Also, I got a new hat and I rigged it last night and I drew and rigged it in like 2 to 3 hours, which means it's not very well rigged. But I will show off my hat now. You can all look at my hat. All of you can appreciate my hat if I can move OBS to the other monitor without it having a stroke. Here. Look at my hat. Look at, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think of my hat? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? It has a little wiggle. Has a puff thing up there that's not really behaving well in OBS, but that's okay, I guess. It is puffy. It's cute. I'm gonna have to redo that puff later. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Do you like it? Do you like it? Tell me your opinion. Do you like it? You like the hat? Yay! Yay! I wasn't up late working on it. I didn't put it off until the last possible moment. Absolutely not. That was not me. I would not do that. I would not do such a thing. Yay! Yay! Thanks. I made the cotton ball on top extra puffy, and I worked really hard to give it some good sense of perspective. Good sense of perspective. This is my first time rigging something where I have a texture laid on top of a texture to have the texture rotate to give it a sense of perspective. The rest of my model does not have that. It doesn't have anything that has that. And you can redeem the Ralsei hat just fine, by the way. If you redeem the Ralsei hat, it will simply get rid of this hat and replace it with that hat. And then when the Ralsei hat goes away, it will give me my party hat back. See? It's all good. You can put it on, and it's fine. It's not going to have an overlay problem. And then when this one goes away, the other one will go back. I very carefully rigged that. Hello. 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 Hi. Oh, that ended it. Like, oh no, she's scared now. We're done. We're done with all that. We're done with all that. Sunny became scary. We're all dunsies now. But God, it's been a whole year. A whole year. A whole year of doing this. A whole year of... No, you just ran out. Okay. But man, a whole year. What did I achieve this... Hello! What did I achieve in the past year? I'm here and I did it for a year. I didn't achieve a whole lot. But I mean, I have this hat and a scarf and a new hat that you'll see in just a hot minute, you know, when the hat wears off. I think it lasts 10 minutes. It's been 1 year and I still haven't beaten 1020 mode. Can you believe that? 1 year and I have not beaten 1020 mode. It really do be like that sometimes. Sometimes you just don't win. Sometimes you just lose over and over and over and over. But okay, so what did we achieve this year? What did we achieve this year? We had a very fun punishment reel full of horrendous things like blueberries and marzipan. Absolutely horrendous things. And like spicy Cheetos, and somehow the spicy Cheetos was like the least worst of the three between like blueberry and marzipan and Cheetos. The Cheetos was more tolerable somehow. I bought an entire thing of like mystery jelly beans that everyone recommended that sometimes taste good and sometimes taste horrendous, and I simply never rouletted those beans. Those beans are still in a drawer waiting for another punishment reel stream. We should do that. We should do another punishment reel stream. I mean, I have all these beans, these uneaten beans, and some of them taste pretty bad. Pretty dang bad. They're just waiting in this drawer. They're just waiting for their time to shine. And by shine, I mean ruin my life and make me regret being alive. We got all these beans. They have flavors on here like wet dog, which implies that to know the taste of a wet dog, they licked a wet dog, which is kind of weird. Um, and toothpaste and barf and liver and onions. If you love liver and onions, this is where it is. Then stink bug, which implies that they licked a stink bug at some point, and burnt rubber, which implies that they licked burnt rubber at some point. I have a lot of questions about this bean box. I have a lot of questions. My door won't shut. There we go. Many questions about this bean box. I mean, when you see something that has a weird flavor, do you ever just question how do they know? How how do they know what that tastes like? Like, oh, this tastes like shoes. You licked shoes. You licked shoes. You licked a pair of shoes. That's what I'm hearing. Someone tasted it for science. Yeah, what I'm hearing is if that you make something and make it taste like shoes, then you licked a pair of shoes. So you know what a pair of shoes tastes like. It's just I don't know about that. I don't think I would do that. Like wet dog, they licked a wet dog. That's just kind of freak behavior. Gonna be real. And I know dogs will lick everything, but you don't go and turn around and lick your fucking dog. That's freak behavior. Absolute freak behavior. Um, we did a many arts, and then we didn't because my tablet's on fire. But we did get a many arts done, and that was pretty good. We had a small charity stream go on. We made like 65 dollars for charity for the Immune Deficiency Foundation, which is a good start. I'm a baby streamer, so all things considered, I think that was a pretty good charity stream. But I think if I do it again, I'm gonna have to set it up way better than I did last time, because I think last time I was just I didn't know how to set it up very clearly. This time around, if I do a charity stream again, it's gonna be better. It's gonna be way way better and way more organized than last time. And the next time I'll just have all like bits and subs on that particular stream just go to charity. So I have to like calculate the total in post and then put that in. Unless Twitch lets me know not in post. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I would need help setting that up. I imagine they also utilize people with pica because it's probably the most ethical way to go about identifying taste if you just ask people who already know it. Imagine having the pica where you just lick a wet dog though. Like, I don't know. I think taking advantage of someone's pica and going lick this dog for science might be a bit weird, even for the person with pica. I think that I think if you had pica and and you like, let's say you have pica and you just eat cardboard, right? And someone's like, you have pica, can you lick a wet dog for me? Like, I don't know, if I was the person with pica, I'd be kind of offended. And asking them what they already tasted. Now that taste new things. Yeah, but like, there's no way people with pica just go around licking wet dogs. They're gonna have something that's more accessible, probably, like cardboard, right? It's not like, oh man, I need to have my dog constantly soaking wet so I can lick my dog. Like, I don't know. I don't know. No. They're finding people who have already licked the. Yeah, but if you have pica, it's consistent, right? It's not like, oh, once a time I licked my dog. It's like you constantly eat cardboard or tissue paper or something. Like, I don't know. I think for these things, pica is not the way to go. I think you just gotta lick the wet dog. First, I've licked the wet dog. Yeah, see, but don't go to someone who has pica and say, oh, you have pica. You must have licked tons of wet dogs. Like, no. They're gonna be like, no, I just see tissue paper. What's your problem? I don't think that's the right way to go about this. I don't think you're gonna get the answer that you want. I'm so sorry. My dog is wet right now. Well, you can find out what the wet dog jelly bean tastes like right now. And you don't even have to eat the jelly bean, and you can freak out your dog. Why are we talking about wet dogs? Because last time I had a punishment wheel stream for SCP containment readings where every time I died I span it, which meant I spun it like 20 times plus. I have these beans that I didn't spin, which are these beans where you either eat something delicious or horrendous, and one of the flavors is wet dog. And so that makes me question, how do you know what a wet dog tastes like? How do you know that? Why do you know what a wet dog tastes like? Where's this information coming from? Where's this knowledge? I've licked a wet cat. I feel like a cat would appreciate being licked more than a dog, if that makes sense. Like dogs are kind of like happy with whatever you do, right? They're freaking dogs, but like a cat would like it more because simple, you lick a wet dog. Yeah, just don't lick a wet dog. Don't lick a wet. Although pork, you could do it. You could take one for the team. But I think cats are more picky about like what is an acceptable way to be affectionate to your cat. And I feel like a cat might accept a lick, and a dog's gonna be like, "What the hell?" Well, my dog was out in the rain. I should have thought of that before. You just went and licked him. What? Well, on a 1 to 10, what's the taste of a wet dog out in the rain? 1 to 10, pork. You give us the rating. 1 to 10. 1 being the absolute worst, 10 being the best. How would you rate wet dog? Or you said do not the dog. You didn't say do not lick the dog. You said do not the dog. So he just didn't the dog. Dogs love being dried off, but cats just want to be left alone when wet. Yeah, it's true, but cats licking each other is part of their grooming, right? So that makes me think a cat would like being licked way more than a dog would like being licked. Like, if I was a cat and I liked being licked as a cat, then I would like being licked. And if it's a dog, you don't really like being licked as a dog, so I wouldn't like being licked as a dog because I'm a dog. So you want us to be groomers now? Yeah, I have enough jobs. Get a third one. You're gonna become a cat groomer. You're gonna groom pets in your spare time. Whatever little you have. 3 out of 10. I love the smell before the taste of a dehydrated rug. That was what. But it's not 1 out of 10. So you're saying I get lucky if I pull that bean. Also, BB gonna go brush my. Yeah. That would be recommended. Brush your teeth, wash your mouth, all of that. He took one for the team. It's the taste of a dehydrated rug that was wet before. Took one for the team. Took one for all of us. Also, you can see my hat now. You like it? You like my hat? You like my hat? The puffball was supposed to be pure white, but the way it's translating from VTube Studio to OBS is not great. I mean, I've always had this black outline around the model, so I kind of should have expected this when I used an airbrushing tool, but it's whatever. It's the limitations of VTubing. But I did it last night. I rigged it and drew it last night. And the puffball is extra puff. Extra puff. I love the hat. Thank you. Thank you. It's the first time I did a texture over a texture to give it dimension. Give it some sense of dimension. It's not perfectly rigged, but I don't care. I'll make it better later. That's how I do it. This model has seen a lot of iterations. I can make it better later. We can make it better later. I could load up some of the old models. It's gonna have horrendous hair physics, but let's take a go. Look, I have a bunch of things loaded up for you, actually, guys. Why don't we take a trip down memory lane? Because I was recommended this idea because happy anniversary, Sunny. Thank you. Thank you. I was recommended this idea because my Sona design has a long history. For those that don't know, which actually might be a majority of you come to think of it, this Sona design is well over 10 years old. So if any VTuber were to come to me and say you stole my design, that will be the funniest day of my life. Because I'd be like, no. I made this design before VTubers existed. Try again. Try fucking again. I outlived you. Outlast, whatever the third out is. It's me. It's old. And it did not always look like this. These princess locks on the side, these are new. The way that the candy is strapped around my shoulders, that's new. This design has had some slight revisions going into VTubing. I didn't even always have the chocolate bar eyebrows, by the way. That was a joke between me and a friend, and I decided to add it because I thought it was so freaking funny. Originally, they were just normal pencil eyebrows, and that's how I drew it way back. And then they're like, chocolate bar eyebrows. And I'm like, you know what? I'm in chocolate bar eyebrows, and it's been permanent ever since. I stole it. I stole your design more than 10 years ago. I stole it. I had a premonition 10 years ago in the past to the future of your design, and I ripped it off in such a way you would never be able to tell because it looks completely different. And so you can't sue me for making a completely different design that's a ripoff of your design. I'm just that good. I can see the future, and I'm not telling you guys. I can see in the future. I can do it. 10 years from now, twice the amount of people have a VR headset. I can see in the future. They'll also be lighter weight, thank God. That's what I'm seeing in the future. In 10 years from now, they'll be lighter weight. And because of that, more people will have them. That's my future prediction. Because tech tends to get lighter over time, in my opinion. It kind of gets lighter. Just lighter and lighter and lighter. And I have an old laptop from college, and it's fucking heavy, and it barely does anything. And if I bought a laptop that was just as capable as this, it'd probably weigh the weight of a clipboard. Stuff just gets lighter, I've noticed. It just gets lighter and lighter and lighter. All right, let's get... Nope, farther back than that, farther back than that. Okay. I gotta move everything. Give me just a moment. Give me just a moment. We're going down memory lane for my Vtuber Anniversary, so you can see the rich history of me. I have a rich history. I'm gonna go over here. I don't have to be that small. But you are gonna have to no longer be Candy again. I'm so sorry. Every time I do this, it breaks my heart. Because I fucking love this chat box that Wolf made. I love it so much. Okay, now I move back over here. And then we go blah blah blah. And then we go blah blah blah. And then we go studio mode. And then we go over here. And then we go over here. And we go and we click that. Yeah, and then we go back here and go studio mode. Okay. So, this is the first iteration of me trying to make a Sona design. I knew I wanted Candy, and I didn't really know much else. Hello! I didn't know much else. I knew I wanted Candy, so I made my skirt this giant fucking donut. And I liked pom-poms, so I added pom-poms onto my socks. Why did I do that? I liked them, so I wanted pom-poms, you know? Lore. Yeah, this is kind of lore. And I liked kind of fun, bouncy, curly hair. So I made these double pigtails. As you can see, it translated into the final design. I wanted to have, like, you know, these colorful, like, colors of, like, strands of candy in my hair. I had a weird candy choker. I could still do that. I could still make that peppermint choker. But this was the original design, and I didn't like it. Now look at it. This could be an alternative outfit if I spruce it up a little bit. But I didn't like it because it was just too much. Like, I wanted something very casual, right? And... this is very Lolita. This is not casual. This drawing is... how old is this drawing? Let me pull up this drawing. How old are you? This old ancient drawing of the past. How old are you? Give me a moment. This thing is ancient. Oh, I have my whole thing organized drawn. Sort by name. Goodness me. Let me go to Sona. How old is this design? It's old. It's old. It's real old. Like, I can't even begin to tell you. It's old. Okay. Properties. 2015. I think that it's older than that, actually, and that's when I moved all my files over to a laptop, actually, a different computer. I think that's when they migrated. I think it's older than that, actually. I think this predates 2015. Hold on, I'm gonna check my Tumblr. I'm pretty sure this predates 2015. I'm pretty sure it's much older than that. I'm pretty sure this is older than that. Give me a moment. That sounds too young, too Pretty sure it's older. Okay, let me check my Tumblr. My Tumblr will tell me, because my Tumblr is where I post like stuff. And it would have my now maybe 2015's right, 11 years old. Okay, yeah, again, anyone who tries to come at me saying I stole their design, good fucking luck, chumps. That's never gonna happen. No. Okay, 2015's right. I just know it's more than 10. I just know it's more than 10. It's an ancient design relic of the past. And the art is quite bad. This is not good. It's just, look how short my hands are. My arms are so short. This is not good at all. Now, okay, no, I had a different Sona design in 2013, and I didn't like it. I drew it twice, and I was all done. I hated it. Yeah, okay, 2015 is probably right. Unless it's 2014, which I don't think it is. I think 2015 is probably right. 2014 was my Gravity Falls era. Oh my god. I'm going through a memory lane I hope you guys never have to see. Just my ancient Tumblr account. With ancient things in it. Ancient times long past. Oh my god. Yeah, no, okay, 2015's right. So that makes it, what, 11 years old? 11. So I didn't like this. It was too much. So I tried again. I did not like that. I wanted casual, and this just looks like really fucking bad. I don't think I'd even say anything about it. So then I was like, no, that's too casual. And that was kind of like, this one was the third iteration of what I was aiming for. It kind of reminds me of what Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph a little bit, with just like the hoodie and the way that the hair is done is probably something that she would do. And I didn't fucking like it. And then I did it again. And it was more Magical Girl this time. And it felt like it was too much again. Like, I went from this extreme to casual to an extreme, and I wasn't thrilled. Although I actually, honest to God, really fucking love this hair with it swirling around. I could do that. Nothing's stopping me from doing that. I love this hair. But other than that, like, it didn't feel right. It didn't look right. It felt like too much. I didn't like it had gloves on it. The boots didn't match. I just didn't like it. And at this point, I was actually very close to giving up on trying to make a Sona design at all. And I was like, maybe I'm just the artist without one. And then I made this one, which is the current one you see right now. It had what I want. It was casual, but it had that little bit of frill. It had a clean design. I really liked it, and I stuck with it. The candy bag, as you can see, was originally just like a little purse that you had to hold 24/7, which is a really horrendous idea. I'm so glad I made it a side strap. You know, for the most part, the design is about the same. It hasn't really changed a whole lot, except like how the hair is attached. This was supposed to be like a candy on a tie, and it's okay. And then I started coloring it. So we have me coloring the design. Brown is okay. It's very chocolatey. Pink does not fucking look right. My god. I will never make this like... I don't think I'll ever make this an option of colors. I think this would be a fun one to make as a color option, but not heckin' this one. Absolutely not. And then I colored it like this. And it's about the same as it is right now. The candy bag is completely different. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea to color a bag like that. You know, you've got the shoes with the candy strap on the side, you know. You've got the dress with the ribbons on it. Got our bracelets. The way that this was strapped was completely different. I don't know why I didn't think of to like have actual candy straps. And the hair was a bit different, as you can tell. I didn't have any rhyme or reason for the color organization. It went pink, blue, and then yellow. And then here it went blue, pink, and yellow. And then here it went blue and yellow. So I had no concept of having a consciousness. I don't really know what I was thinking. I don't know what to tell you guys. Whoever has a hard time coloring my hair, I'm sorry. It's well organized now. If you look at my model right now, it goes pink, yellow, cyan. Outside to inside, it's very organized in color order. That's on purpose to make it easy to draw, so you get the colors lined up right. And then I did a finalized drawing, and it's fucking ugly. This is really ugly. Oh my god. But yeah, here's the first fully colored drawing of my Sona. It's fucking ugly. This is this believing yourself, okay? Believing yourself, okay? If you need motivation, if you need motivation for anything, okay? If you need motivation for anything, if you need motivation for anything, hold on, this is hard to set up. If you need motivation for anything, you can get there. It might take 11 years. Well, actually, the art was finished in like 2024. It might take 9 years. But believe in yourself and you can get there. Believe in yourself and your art can actually get good and you can do incredible things. It just takes a very, 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 very long time. But you can go from this fucking ugly to this heckin' pretty. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Anyone can do it if they're really, really patient. If they're really, really patient. You have the patience of a saint. Anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. That's my opinion. Lorac, your sunny height. Shame you. And then I drew a chibi version of it, which still has the messed up hair colors. I actually really like this order and not that one. As you can see, I had a very bad monitor. That was my laptop, I think. So I thought this was chocolate brown, and then I learned it was, in fact, basically green. The colors are absolutely horrendous. They're super yellow. And it looks kind of bad. Oh, and I also made a Halloween version of my design. I made a Halloween version, and hopefully I can make this entire outfit for when Halloween rolls by this year. I would love to do that, because I love my Halloween design, because I'm a pumpkin bucket. I have a lot of designs, actually. I have a lot of versions of my Sona, a lot of designs you just haven't seen, because I haven't showed anybody. But yeah, there's a pumpkin bucket version of me out there. And then I drew a sense sometime later. This was a redraw of it sometime later. As you can see, the hair got colored correctly. And my art style, like, dramatically changed. This was a few years later when I started getting kind of good at art. This is not kind of good at art. This is not good at art at all. We're starting to get good at art. We're starting to figure it out. My style was very different. I was drifting away from anime. The face was becoming a bit more of a Western style. The hands were at least drawn decently good. Like, before I couldn't draw hands worth ass. But now they look pretty decently good here. But we have the whole pink, yellow, cyan thing going on. Pink and yellow in the hair. Pink, yellow, cyan. We got that figured out correctly. I redid the strap and I didn't like it. I redid the strap several times until I settled where I am now. I just didn't like it. But it's about the same. And then I drew a Pokemon version of me. I hope you like this because I like this. This is me as a Pokemon trainer. I worked really damn hard on this. I should have made that Pokemon a candy Pokeball. But I worked really damn hard at this. I was referencing Ken Sugimori's art so much. Mostly like the Diamond Pearl era, I think, was what I was really just looking at. I like this. I think this could be a fun outfit to do. But I have to make it look like Ken's model, so this has to be a completely new rigging project, and I don't know if I want to do it. As then I'd have to draw another VTuber model. Oh my god, on my shitty tablet. When I get a new tablet, if I get a new tablet, I'll do it. But right now I have a garbage tablet. If I get a new tablet, we'll go forth and we'll do this. Right now, And now I have some funny drawings of me to show you. Like whatever's happening here. I don't know what's happening here, but I drew that of me. I also have this drawing of me from way back in the day. Sleep is for the weak. This is evidence again that this design is very old and nobody can claim I copied them. Just refer them to this stream. If someone goes, Sonny, you stole my VTuber design, I'll refer to my anniversary stream with all this fucking art and try again. I have this fun drawing of me. I think this one's pretty good. I think I could turn this into like some kind of emote if I colored it. Like, I would need to add the princess locks and adjust here to make this lore accurate, but I think we can make this into an emote. I think this would be a pretty good emote. I have this. I found this. I don't know what's going on here. I found this. I drew this one with a mouse. This can't become anything. This is just dead to me. Oh, shoot. I lost my spot. Okay, here we go. I have this with me with big anime eyes. I'm so sick of hearing this dramatic spicing with music. Okay. I have this. This is one of my favorite drawings I've done of me many years ago. You know when you're tired and you're just tired and you're really tired and you're tired and then you're tired and then after that you're tired and then you're a little bit tired and once you're done being tired, you're tired. Yeah. I have this cute drawing of me. I have this picture of me that I found of me watching YouTube videos for some reason, and what is a kind of an artistic rendition of my desk chair that I still use. And I have my chocolate eyebrows. You love my chocolate eyebrows. They weren't originally chocolate eyebrows, though. I mean, we saw that, like, before. They were just normal eyebrows. But then my friend joked about them being chocolate eyebrows, so I drew them as chocolate bars, and they've been chocolate eyebrows ever since. Chocolate eyebrows ever since. So that is the rich history of my my VTuber design. And now there's more. Now there's more rich history of my VTuber design. Just hold on just a moment. There's more. But wait, there's more. Will this get me in trouble? Okay, good. No, Waterfox is still muted. Okay, cool. So this is the first. I didn't have this open on my. I had to steal these images from Discord from like a server I'm in because I never saved them on my computer. Steals my own images. This is the sketch of my the first sketch of my VTuber design. I think the arms are too long on it. I think the arms are way too long on this compared to how long my arms actually are. But that's the first sketchy. I didn't even have like the fluffiness on the frills here. They're just normal. They're just normal socks. Do you get the chocolate eyebrows in the same place that's considered stocks for her? That Cerber stocks her chocolate horns. What? I don't know this lore. I don't know this lore. Cerber has chocolate horns. Can I eat them? I mean, what? I mean, that's good for her. Good for her. Good for her. Oh, and here's all the layers it took for me to get to like just this. This isn't even that many layers, but you know, when you make VTuber designs, it's layering hell. It's pure layering hell. So here is me building up the model. Now, what most people who are intelligent people do is that they'll design a model, right? They'll sketch it out, and then they just do the full drawing, and then they cut the pieces apart. But I built it piece by piece because I'm a little freak like that. So I built it like a little doll, piece by piece that you could move around. And then I eventually got to this. This is where every piece of my design has a black outline, so you can see how it separates. So it kind of just looks like that. You can see like the separation of all the individual hair pieces and where they line up, how the shoulders line up, the elbows, the dress, everything like that. And then I removed all the outlines. And so this is basically what it looks like without any shading on it. This is just the design in the raw when I was working on it, like back in 2023, 2024. This is the design in the absolute raw. And then I started trying to shade the hair, and I was not happy. I started with the left one because I wanted my model to wow people, and I wowed it too hard, and I realized there was no way that was going to rig nicely. It was not going to have the dimension that I was painting it at. When you do a VTuber model, you have to make it a little bit flat, or it just kind of, the dimension doesn't translate, like at all. It just doesn't. And so then I tried to simplify it, and I hated these simplified versions. I didn't like them. This is just the first passes on coloring, and they're pretty bad. I mean, they're not bad, but Or not what they could have been. That's for sure. And so then I tried again. And I mean, it's not bad, but for it's not good. I think this would go better for like a lighter color hair. It doesn't translate well here. So then I tried again, and once again, I was not really that thrilled with this method of shading the coloring. I was not happy with that. It didn't look right. I was getting kind of frustrated, and then I tried again, and then I realized I struggled. I did this when I went, nope, that's good. I don't need to change a thing. That'll work. That'll do. That'll do. And so then I started working on coloring the dress, and this does not look the same as the dress right now. This was my first pass on shading clothing for a VTuber design, and it just looks kind of messy. And I don't like that. I had to do a lot of redoing on this thing to make it look right. It was my first time doing it, mind you. I've never drawn a VTuber design before. I didn't even know how. I wasn't even really looking at tutorial videos very much other than for part separation. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to make it look right. People don't really explain these things when they make tutorials for this sort of thing. They just say, draw the drawing, and you draw the drawing, and then you hope that it translates well in terms of movement. Oh, and here's when my face disappeared and everyone laughed. And I got all the hair like relatively colored in, but it's just looking still kind of rough. Thick black outlines, very simplistic, but you can see the vision. You can see it if you compare it to my model right now. You can see it. You can see it. And then I put it into I finished it and put it in Live 2D Cubism, and I didn't do any of the layer. It just, yeah. So when you import a model into Live 2D Cubism, whatever you have here, where the layers are like clipped correctly to the other layers so that they like the shading is done right, Live 2D Cubism will undo all of that. Lickety split, it's gone. And you have to do it all over again. So it looked like a hot mess, and I totally did not freak out. Absolutely did not freak out. And then I have me trying to rig it, and bad things happened when I tried to rig it. Aren't we so glad my eyes don't move like that? Bad things were happening. And then I also started experimenting with eye color, and I thought, maybe what if they are blue? What do you guys think of blue eyes, by the way? Yay? Nay? What do you think? What do you think? Blue? Yay? Nay? Opinion? Opinion? I stuck with green, obviously, but opinion? Blue? I also tried these. I tried like cyan and orange because I think it looked cool, but on here it looks kind of scary. It's a little too bright, you know? Like, this is okay. That's too much. And then I tried like pink and purple, like mouse, and it looks okay, but it's too bright. It's not a proper overlay. It just didn't quite work out. So that was a big no. And then for my final image that I found, because I had to dig these images up a little bit before stream started. Oh, I think I remember this. Oh, really? And then I also found a screenshot of me, how I did eyes. Never let a pro rigger. Green works better. It really does. I experimented with colors, but green really just was the best color. And then I have a screenshot of how horrendous my eye setup was. Never let a pro rigger see this. Never let a pro rigger ever see this. If a professional VTuber rigger sees this, I'm fucking dead. I fixed it, by the way. I fixed it. These are polygons. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. It's so bad. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's the worst thing in the whole world. Yeah. Okay, we can put Candy Chat back up, and I can go back to the center now. But bring the good chat back. Bring the good chat back. Yeah, green is just the best color in my opinion. I'm so glad I stuck with green and I didn't pick a different color. I'm so glad I stuck with that. I feel like blue was a close contender. But now the question is, does green work better? Or are you just used to it from me being green-eyed for a year? Like, if I spend a year with blue eyes, like eyes that match my dress color, for example, and then I switched to green, would you be like, blue works better because of the nostalgia, because you're used to seeing it? Or would you say, no, that looks better, you should have been green from the start? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So yeah, that was all I had prepared for today. So we should do something else now. I had prepared for us to go through memory lane. I went through memory lane too quickly. Or I can show you my older models. That's right. We can look back at my heinous models. Let's look back at my most hideous models. So my first VTuber models. Although, let's appreciate what we have right now for a moment. Let's look back at our memories. Our memories. This is, I think, my first one here I'm seeing. One of my first ones. I think the hair was not rigged as well. I've been fixing my models slowly over time. Okay, how's the hair movements on this? Now, this is pretty good hair. But the eyes are not... Oh, this is not right. Oh, this is for my other phone. Oh, this is not moving right. This is not moving right at all. Oh, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. Okay, we have, what's this? Okay, so this is probably my first Rouse one. Okay, we have the Rouse cosplay one. Remember this? Which is not rigged right. The eyes are just looking up perpetually. That's so strange. Remember this, though? Oh, it's not moving right, Chief. It ain't moving right. Look at that scarf. What is happening? This is not... How far down do I have to look look forward? Oh my god. Man, having a good tracking from your phone really makes or break how the model performs, huh? This is not how I used to move, is it? Congratulations on your anniversary. Thank you. This is not how I used to move, is it? Let's go back to our current one. I'm just looking back on old models. Let's go to our current one that moves correctly. There we go. Look, correct movement. Did you know good tracking and bad tracking can make or break your model? Did you know? Let me put my cone hat back on. Did you know that good tracking can make or break your model? Because I learned that now. I learned that good tracking can make or break your model. Do you like my hat? Do you like my hat? This is my hat. This is my cone hat for today. It's my cone hat. I rigged it really quickly and rigged it really quickly last night. I did not prepare because I'm stupid. No preparation, simply just panic and throw everything together at the last possible minute like you're still in college. That is how you should live your life. 100%. That is how you should live your life. It will definitely not bite you in the ass later. These habits will definitely not cause significant problems in every aspect of your life and your social circle and professional work and how you handle everything. Absolutely not. You should last minute everything you do. That's why I always have a party hat on my avatar. I never know when you need it. Yeah! You never know when it's time to party. When it's time to party. You always gotta have a party hat. And even Doodle has a party hat. Because you never know when it's time to party. I think Ellie streams in an hour, so I gotta get this going for one more hour. One more hour of anniversary. What can we do in the next hour? We can watch my first stream where I couldn't read chat and I was muted for a significantly long portion of time. I could just die like that. We could just do that. We could die like that. That's fine. Let me find it. I'm gonna want to die. It's just gonna kill me. Alright, let me find it. Let me find it. I need to find it. My first stream, and it was not good. Oh, I haven't uploaded a VOD in a while. Whoopsies. It's not even that many VODs. Damn. Okay, first and foremost, shut up, Hollow. Oh, right, that's right. I had the chat on the other end. Okay. Is this gonna fucking kill me? I think I remember you also had to work a lot on the eyelashes. Yes, 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 absolutely. The eyelashes were an absolute butt to work on. They run on rotation deformers, and if I ever get to stream, I get to streaming live 2D editor, you're gonna see what a rotation deformer is. But rotation deformers and warp deformers in VTube Studio are not friends. You can rotation deformer a warp deformer. You cannot warp deformer a rotation deformer. Once you go rotation deformer, you're the final frontier, and you cannot do any other deformers on top without having to break. So you have to have all of your warp deformers below your rotation deformers, and that includes things like just moving them around, which made it very hard to rig them. People don't use rotation deformers much because they tend to be a little complicated and difficult to work with, and that made the eyelashes very difficult to rig because of the rotation deformers. But they're all in rotations. They have little axes that they move on. Or axle, I don't know. Okay, my very first YouTube stream. I made a big 4 hours and 20 minutes. That's pretty big for a first time, don't you think? Oh my god, you can kind of hear the music. Oh my god, you can. I let the music go through. I'm so stupid. Oh my god. Heinous. Heinous. This is my first stream ever. Let's watch me be stupid together. I can't wait for me to be a streamer, and then in 5 years I watch this and I want to dissolve in water instantly upon watching it. That's what it's gonna feel like. I'm pretty sure. Undertale with ye. Okay. How long did I have this going for? How long did I have the doodle thing? About 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, cool. Only about 5 minutes. Everyone fed doodle, which was pretty great. Will I ever change that background, though? I'm not... Maybe I could just leave it like that forever? What if I was, like, a professional streamer and I had, like, 1,000 viewers, and then, like, the stream starts and people who are there for the first time be like, oh, I want to see something. They just see this shit. Oh, no. I was muted. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Why aren't I moving? Move! Oh, now, okay. Oh, Maple, that's right. Maple edited this, so Maple edited that out. Oh my god. Move. 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 You're not a real streamer if you aren't muted. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Move. Move. You're moving like this. You need to actually move your head and your body. Fucking move. Move. You're not playing a game right now. Move, bitch. Oh my god, this is horrible. Why did you guys watch this? Why did you guys watch this? Apple was here. Boyd Roman White, why did you stay for a year? Okay, now you're moving. Good. 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 Finally. You are so bad with your whole face. Jesus Christ. So bad with your whole face. This is really bad. You... Wow, who are even some of these people in this chat? There's a lot of people in the chat. Damn. I'm staying here for a... Yeah, staying here for a year. You guys must be out of your damn mind. This is really bad. Do you know? Yeah, I want you here. I'm just surprised you stayed. Look at these movements. I'm like... That's it. That's it. That's what you get. Sunny the streamer just being all... What is movement? We don't need it. We clearly don't need it. Okay, yeah, chat's going. That's good. I don't know who a lot of these people are. Who are you? Who are you? I mean, I know some of you, obviously. Everyone says hi, Doodle. It's pretty
Boardroom Iron just subscribed. Happy to see you still enjoy streaming.
Thank you. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're watching me be an absolute dumbass 1 year ago. You look so out of it. Yeah, I had this issue with the model where when the eyes were closing, right? The actual irises stayed upwards. So I basically constantly, perpetually looked high for like about half a year until I fixed it. About like half a year in, and I was like, no, we can't just keep looking high like this. This is not a good way to VTube. And so I adjusted the eyes so that they would, when I close like that, they would also, the irises would go down with it. And so I don't look high anymore. We're no longer high. And I was streaming with my Samsung phone, so my eyes are just like constantly. It's so bad. It's so bad. You should stream with an iPhone, by the way. Please do not stream with a Samsung phone. Please stream with an iPhone. Yeah, the chat is so pretty. Everyone say thank you, Wolf. Why do I look high? Okay, guys, question. Do I still sound this stupid? Do I still sound this absolutely, like, just stupid? Do I still sound this bad? I sound really fucking bad. Do I still sound this bad? Surely I sound better than this by now. Do I still sound this absolutely? You know, I probably do. You know, I probably do. I watched a video that Sea Dog released recently where he was reviewing famous like YouTubers' first YouTube videos, and they're all quite really bad. They're really bad. They're not good, and everyone sounds stupid. And I even remember watching on his last stream, watching Fallside watch his first YouTube video, and it was not good. Which gives me confidence that the longer I do this for, the better I'll get at my job. And for now, it's okay to be like cringe as shit because it's practice, right? You get better. It's public speaking. But like, you know, to the void. So surely it'll just get better over time. Yesterday she sounded good even then. No, I didn't. You sound butter. I sound butter. I'm so glad I sound butter. But no, I want to know that I sound better than that. That's pretty cringe. I'm learning though. I need to watch public speaking videos to learn how to be a normal fucking person. Just watch me the cringiest lady alive. How long did I just talk for? Don't say it like that! Don't say it like that! Don't say I'm gonna zoom in on your feet real quick. Don't say that. You're asking for bad things. All right, did everyone go feet? Yeah, for free? Yep, there it is. You can't see it. It's gonna pop up above my head in a moment. Yeah, for free. For free. Mary Janes. Yeah, they are Mary Janes. Yeah. Those are my socks. Yeah, they have a slight wiggle because I'm scared. Free? Free feet? Free feet? Little bows I should have made bigger, honestly. You can barely notice that they're there. I don't know why I made them that small, but when I redo this model one day, they will be bigger. Who the heck is Little Hetsy? They never came back. Who are these people? There's just these people and I don't know them. And I was so bad at they never came back. And that's probably for the best. That's probably for the best. That's my candy bag. This is okay. This is cringe. This is cringe. Let's fast forward. Let's fast forward to my my slideshow. How well did I do that? How well did I do my slideshow? How well did that work? Show us the history of the candy. I already did that. Oh wow. I'm eating doodle. I'm eating the cat. Oh my god. I'm just eating them. Oh, our little boy, our little man, our princess is getting eaten. Western pepperoni pieces. Just getting eaten. Oh yeah, this is the old clear chat that's behind me. This is the old one. I use the Undertale one now because I think it's a lot easier to see things through it, and it's more readable than this one. Yeah, this is the old one. There's once again, there's people here I do not know. Surreal, whoever you are, and they never came back, and that's probably for the best. Get on with it. Get on with it. Get on with it. Get on with it. Good morning. You just woke up. We're watching my first stream ever. It's quite terrible. I sound horrible, by the way. I just gotta say, I hate the way that I sound and I hate the way that I talk. I feel like I think I need to watch some public speaking videos so I don't sound like an absolute dumbass. Like this is not good. I really hate the way that I sound. I hate my voice. It's very high. It has this kind of raspy undertone to it, if that makes sense. And I hate the way that I sound like I talk like a teenager. Like, good golly, no wonder everyone thinks I'm a teenager. I fucking sound like one. I need to watch public speaking videos. I'm not speaking very eloquently. I'm speaking like a stupid person. I'm probably speaking like a stupid person right now. But would I actually sound like a stupid person if my voice didn't sound like that? Can I watch videos about how to permanently change my voice so I sound like a mature lady? And not like this. Not like this. This is not good. This is absolutely not good. And I did not know how to use my model at all, and I did not practice much. I kind of just winged it. Okay. Things about me. Don't say it a third time. Stop. Don't say that. Why are you looking up into the side like that? The slideshow was on the left monitor. What are you doing? Focus on the... Okay. This is the worst thing I've ever made myself watch. Your voice is fine. I didn't know. You didn't know? You didn't know my name was Sunny and that I'm the age internet had? Shame on you. This is beautiful. No, it's not. No, it's not. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. It's not beautiful at all. It's not. It's not. It's not. Absolutely not. This is quite horrible. Is this a roast of your past self? And you all showed up and you stayed, and I don't really know why. Delicious. It's not. It's not. This is quite bad. I don't know why you guys stayed. And I'm so bad with the model. I'm just like, and it, like, move, bitch. And it's just perpetually looking up, and I don't really know why. Sorry, I'm late to your anniversary. Stuff happened. You're all good. We're just watching some cringe shit now. We were looking at the rich history of my model, and now we're watching some cringe shit. Yeah. How long did I hold on this PowerPoint for? Half an hour. You know, this stream is 4 minutes. No, 4 minutes. 4 hours and 20 minutes. I probably could have summarized this down into an hour and a half now. I probably could blaze the hell through this, and now it's just so long. That's National Candy Day. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Girl, National Candy Day. National Candy Day. Yeah, we're very, very human. We're the most human ever. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Why are they saying happy birthday? Who said that? Someone who never resurfaced again said happy birthday, even though I literally wrote it was November 4th and this was on May 23rd, but okay. Y'all were so nice to me back then with how dumb I sound. Oh my god. If I was watching me, I simply would have left. I would have simply left. This is bad. This is hurting me. Girl, drop the joke. It's over. Done. Drop it. You're good. You're good. You made the joke. We're good. Move on. I didn't even move Doodle out of the way. Jeez. Doodle's in the fucking way of the PowerPoint. Look, he's just right there, blocking everything. How do you sound now? I thought it was just nerves. Oh, it was just nerves. It was nerves, but like I could have done a little bit better than that, I think. Why did I do these things? Doodle deserves to be. We don't need a PowerPoint. We just need Doodle. That's all we need. What if I redid the PowerPoint? Sunny's #1 hater is Sunny. It's true. What if we redid the PowerPoint? What if we did it what if I just did the PowerPoint? Why is this autoplay on? What if I did the PowerPoint again right now? I still have it. We can start over. We can start over. We can do it again. We don't have to settle on the worst PowerPoint ever. We can make a new well, not new, but we can use the PowerPoint and we can redo it completely. I mean, why the fuck not? What if that was part of the anniversary? Every year I reintroduce myself with the same PowerPoint, nothing changes, and that's just what we do. Why don't we do that? Let's do that. That's so much better than what I'm doing right now. Let's do the PowerPoint all over again. And let me find this thing. Give me a hot moment. Where did I put it on my computer? Where did I put that thing? Where did I put that thing? Did I put that thing in this thing? Or is that thing not in this thing? And it's in the other thing. It could be anywhere. That thing. What is in here? Not what I'm looking for. Ordering for OBS. That is not what I'm looking for. No, that's not. Okay, so it's in the other thing. Let me find that thing. I'm losing connection again. I'll be right back. I swear. You're good. You're good. I just need to find my PowerPoint. My debut slide. Okay. Okay. I'm getting it up. Sunny's PowerPoint. Okay. Now how do I play it? Is there like a play button? I remember I figured out before, but now I don't know. Slideshow, start from first slide. That's not on the right screen at all. Hey, can you... Oh my god, hold on. It's doing horrible things to me right now. Horrible things are happening to me right now. Horrible things. Terrible. Okay, hold on. I think I can do this. I think I got this. Give me just a moment. I think I got this. Don't think I saved the PowerPoint slideshow thing here as a separate thing. What is this? Okay, that's on SCP containment breach. Okay, that's not what we want. If we put this on this slideshow. Is that it? Maybe not. I'm doing my best here. Give me just a moment. You know how OBS is. You know how OBS is. OBS doesn't love anybody. Okay, well that's not working at all, actually. This null thing. What the hell is null? Well, it doesn't like it anyway. Okay, let's make a whole new thing. Let's do a window capture, slideshow. Like, no, it's not. Slideshow 2. Okay, select a window to capture. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. That's the right one. Okay, there we go. We got there, guys. We got there. Okay, let's do this all over again. No problem, no problem, no problem. Okay, so, however we started us off, which is, things about me, because you would want to know all about me. You guys definitely haven't been watching me for a straight year and already know way more about me than what the slideshow could ever give to you, so let's learn right now. Why did I do that? My name is Sunny, obviously. Please refer to me by Sunny. If you refer to me by other names, I'm not going to understand who you're talking about. I'm also the age of an internet hag. So you can just guess my age from that, to be honest. It's really not really that hard to hit hag age. I mean, you're not even in your middle of your life when you hit hag age. It's not that hard. You're not even halfway done, and the internet calls you old, and then they are mean to you. You guys know how it is. My VTuber birthday is November 4th because it's National Candy Day. And what better day to be born than on the day of candy? I envy any actual people born on this day because imagine your birthday is candy day. And I'm obviously a human. There's nothing indicating that I'm not human, so you all definitely believe me. No problem. And I'm small. I fit in this Dorito can according to everyone. I'm small. I'm small. That's just how it is. What is our next slide? Come on. Come on now. Things that I like. Oh my god. Milk. It is a shame I can't take all that Ellie milk. Pokemon. I've never streamed Pokemon, have I? Have I even drawn Pokemon on stream? I think I announced that I like Pokemon. And I proceeded to do absolutely nothing that has anything to do with Pokemon whatsoever. So why did I even bother? I like plants. We now have a flower plant section on my Discord, so you know, there's that. And if anyone's here who's not on my Discord for some strange reason, then here you go. You can join my Discord now. Did I do Pokemon once? When? I don't think I ever did anything with Pokemon. You can join my Discord, by the way. I like mac and cheese and plushies. What? These don't help anyone learn about me at all. Ah, she likes mac and cheese. Ah, yes. I know everything about Sunny now, more than anyone ever could. Yeah, she likes mac and cheese. And plushies. That's all we need to know. I like mac and cheese and plushies. And void baths, if you know what those are. And Hatsune Miku. I don't think I've done anything Miku related either, actually. I haven't done anything Pokemon, and I haven't done anything Miku, and those are my two biggest interests. This is so sad. Alexa played Despacito. Things that I hate. Alright, let's all guess what I put on things that I hate a year ago. What did I put on here? What do I dislike? Marzipan. I'm gonna guess marzipan might be on here. Hold split? What does that mean? Okay, so I hate marzipan. I hate blueberries. So those might be on here. People that are rude. I don't like people that are rude. So rude people could be on here. Speed running so fast. Gold split. Speed running so fast. Okay, what else? What else do I hate? What else do I hate? Yellow jackets. The bug and not like a jacket that's yellow. I don't like those. I don't really hate a lot of things, I think. Okay, let's see if anything that I listed is on here. Being interrupted while eating. That's true. I will kill you. Pee-wee for Animal Crossing. I didn't even provide a picture, did I? No one knows what Pee-wee... I fucking hate Pee-wee from Animal Crossing. My first Animal Crossing game was City Folk, right? And I was like, oh man, I'm so excited. I'm gonna meet all these villagers. And I met Pee-wee and he just threatened me, and I hated him ever since. When Pee-wee finally left my island on City Folk, I threw like an actual party. I was so stoked. What does Pee-wee look like again? He's a gorilla, and he's rude because he threatened me. He threatened me, so I have a vendetta against him specifically. He was the first Animal Crossing villager that ever threatened me, so I hate him. Wet socks. Everyone hates wet socks, obviously. Like, if any of you in chat say you like wet socks, you're a liar. Don't forget to put my name on that list. Why would I do that? What the heck, man? Nope, nobody dislikes you. And if someone dislikes you, they're inherently wrong. Like, their whole being is wrong. No milk. That's true. I do not like it when there's no milk. Going into the shower. That is true. I will put off going into the shower as much as possible. I will also put off getting out of the shower as much as possible. How's Marzipan? How did Marzipan not make that list? What I plan on streaming. Let's see how much of this I actually did. And hopefully we'll get more of it done. And these things have not left my brain, by the way. But let's see if there's anything here I don't even remember. Marzipan wasn't real back then. Yeah, Marzipan is pretty garbage. Games, we obviously are doing that. A lot of that. It's the easiest thing to stream, in my opinion. You just talk about what's happening in front of you. There's a reason why most streamers will stream games, and anything that is not a game is a special event. And that is because games are the easiest thing to stream, in my honest to God opinion, besides a karaoke. Like, you just talk about what's happening in the game, and you react to it. It's very easy, but having to come up with all these other ideas and talking through them and relying on pretty much just yourself, that's very hard. That's a lot harder. Nobody appreciates Bo's paint drying streams as much as I do. Art, we did do that. Past Sunny wouldn't move her model like you are now. That's very true. Past Sunny was just like, hi guys, I like to draw. Wait, no, hold on. I have to look up while I'm doing it. Hi guys, I like to draw. That's me. It's past me. Games are so much easier. They are so much easier. VTuber rigging, we did not get there yet because my tablet kind of exploded. When I get a new tablet, this will probably be easier. How come it was looking... I was streaming with the rigging being my Samsung phone instead of the iPhone that I have now. So if you know anything about the Samsung versus the iPhone has a special type of face tracking software that it has. It doesn't, like, Samsung goes by camera. The iPhone doesn't quite go by camera. It's a little different. So when you're going by camera, right? And it's already not a very good camera because it's a Samsung phone. It's not going to track where your irises are quite right. So it kind of just perpetually puts them looking upwards. And especially since it's lighting dependent, that lighting will really mess up what direction it thinks you're looking. So the Samsung phone, like, super messed it up. Samsung phone, which is my normal phone, super messed it up. iPhone way better. iPhone way better for tracking it. As much as I hate Apple, if you see a professional VTuber, like a very professional VTuber, I guarantee you they're using an iPhone. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. I don't hate you. I hate Apple company, TM, copyright, etc. I do not know. I've been non-Apple my whole life. Thanks for knowledge. Yeah, no, I did not want to buy this iPhone. I was trying to do everything I could figure out to avoid it because I hate Apple. But eventually it was like, let's just buy the cheapest iPhone that has the best face capture on it, so then I can have better tracking and I can apply for a job while streaming. So if a company calls me, you know, I can take it. Learning things like C# or Japanese. Well, we did the Japanese. We have been doing the Japanese. We achieved that. So far, I'm doing pretty good on my list. So far, I'm doing pretty good. That's like 3 out of 5. It's not bad. We haven't learned C# yet because it's very hard to figure out how to start. Candy tasting did not happen. We do not have a webcam for that yet. We do not have the webcam for candy tasting, so there's no candy tasting yet. Story time has not happened because I have not finished Cards Model yet, but you guys are gonna fucking love that shit because I would react to stories before in another server, like long time ago, and I made someone laugh so hard that they puked, and that tells me that I could sell that shit, right? I could sell that. So that will be pretty fun. You guys will have a fun time with that. And much more. Like, what? What was my much more exactly? I mean, I guess I did, like, tier listing a lot and, like, taking U quizzes. I guess that's the much more. Tier listing and U quizzes. My favorite games. Yeah. Undertale, that's true. Undertale, Deltarune, put them together. Misty Izakaya, I need to stream that. But yeah, that's one of my favorites. Minecraft, we did a lot of Minecraft. It's true. Minecraft is also one of my favorites. Misty's Izakaya is a cooking game, but it's not like a normal cooking game. This one is a Toho fan game. and it's considered one of the best Toho fan games. And most people could like consider this top tier Toho fan games. Um, it is a cooking game, but it's a very would you ever want to go to an izakaya? No, because they serve alcohol, a lot of it. But it's a very good cooking game where you do have your recipes, but you're allowed to deviate, and the way that you deviate will affect the flavor. And all your customers that come in will want different flavoring combinations when they order food. So you're basically trying to create these combos without making the food like rancid. So it's kind of this fun little you follow recipes, but you feel like you're your own chef when you're making it. You get to get very creative with the food recipes that you do. So that makes it very 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 fun. I 10 out of 10 recommend it. And it's kind of that thing where you start to memorize what is the better way to make the recipes. You don't need a Wikipedia or anything for it. You do not need to look anything up when you're doing this game. It gives you everything you need in it. You do not need to look anything up when you play. It has all of your information. When you get a new customer, it logs that customer into a customer base and what they like, what their flavors like. And as you get them to try new flavors, it'll unlock those as well. Or they'll ask, say, I want something spicy, and they're like, oh, this person likes spicy things. Okay, and it logs that for you. You do not need to look anything up for this game. You just open the game and you're good. You're losing connection again. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And so you keep all that stuff logged. You keep all like your recipes are logged. Everything is logged. Everything is recorded in the game. So you can constantly reference stuff. And when you like open up like your journal to look back on this information, like it freezes the restaurants. You're not like time crunched or anything like that when you're looking up what you need to do. I think it's very well structured in terms of a cooking game. So I personally really, really love this Isekai. I think it's done really, really well. Really, really well. Oh, and you also get to decide on your menu each day. I love Horizon Zero Dawn. I have not beaten it. Shut up. I just keep going around hunting robots and animals instead of like actually being it like an addict. I have so much animal and monster parts, and I don't know what to do with them all. Pokemon games. We should stream a Pokemon game at some point because since I have gotten the new capture card as a gift, I can do that now, and I need to stream Splatoon as well. I do love Stardew Valley. We have not streamed that, but I was talking to Card about that. That might happen in the future. We might get Stardew in the future. We might get it in the future. And I do love Splatoon. This is true. My favorite anime. Oh god, I'm gonna have to update this because now I have Witch at Atelier, and that's not gonna be on the list because that's recent. That's recent shit. Cardcaptor Sakura, with all its problems, it still is like my favorite, although Witch at Atelier actually might knock it down from the peg of number one it's been for the past, like, 30 years. Little Witch Academia, as you can see, I'm very biased. As you can see, I love witch animes. Nichijou, yeah, this is my top 3, but Witch at Atelier needs to go in there and make top 4. Oh, by the way, they are in order. They are in order. Princess Tutu. I have that. Would you guys be interested in watching Princess Tutu on my Discord? Because I have it on DVD and I've streamed it for people many times before. This is just a thing that I do. This is the one anime I stream to people. And I go, you've got to trust me and watch it. The name is fucking stupid, but you've got to trust me and watch the anime. You've got to trust me and you've got to watch the anime. I could totally stream it to you guys. It's a regular thing. It's number 4, okay? It's number 4, and I've watched like 200 anime by now. That number's not really a joke at all, actually. We could do that. That could be a fun thing to do. Spice and Wolf. I mean, I have a holo figure, so yeah, I love Spice and Wolf, and I love this one. I love this one a lot. I want the soundtrack for it so that I can listen to it everywhere I go in my car. March Comes In Like a Lion is also very good. I 10 out of 10 recommend this one if you don't mind being depressed as fuck. And Free Run and Delicious in Dungeon and Rosamania and Apothecary Diaries and Dr. Stone and Mage's Bread and Sugar Apple Fairy Tale and Sweetness and Lightning and Magic Magic and Horn High School Host Club and Flip Flappers and many more. My VTuber inspirations. I have a story about this slide panel. So this actually, I was going to call it my Oshi's but I was way too embarrassed to use the word Oshis, you know, in the whole too embarrassed to use the word Oshi in the community where Oshi is like the most used in here. These are my Oshis. Let's just say it. Let's just say it. These are my Oshis. We have Iron Mouse. Everyone knows this. If you don't know this, how did you get here? How are you here? If you don't know this, what is happening right now? What is happening if you don't know this? Iron Mouse and Ellie Minibot. I don't think I used the word Oshi properly. I'm just giving that heads up. I think people think of Oshi as a very parasocial word, and I consider it to be people who inspire me to do what I do. And that would be Ellie and Iron Mouse, because yeah, who are they? No, they inspire me to become a VTuber, and I became a VTuber, and that's how I use this word, which means I'm probably not using it correctly, and I wrote VTuber inspirations, but like, it's Oshi, it's Oshi, it's Oshi. I literally got a stream with one of my Oshis, so, you know, I guess, you know, I'm living the best life or something. Don't never let her see this. Never let her see that. Never let her see that. Ellie doesn't need to see that. Maybe someday you'll be able to collab with Ellie Meanwhile. She's pretty smart. Fun facts that are so true. Yeah, this is the best panel ever. This is the best one ever. Bread belongs in the fridge. Anyway, that was it. That was my slideshow. That was my slideshow. I hope you guys enjoyed that. But like, not cringe and not taking a half an hour to get through it. Like, maybe just about 10 minutes to get through it. It doesn't need to be long. We don't need to do that. We don't need to suffer. Now I have to move everything back over again. God damn it! Why do I do this to myself? I'm not watching the rest of my stream. I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die. I'm not gonna watch the rest of it. We don't need to see that shit. It's all good. We don't need to see that. We need music, because that's what we need. Not whatever I had going on there. There we go. There we go. Clip. Don't clip it! Don't send it to her! It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. She'll be like, I'm your Oshi, and I'll be like, I want to die. I will crave death immediately if she sees that. You're like, yes, you do inspire me a lot. You do inspire me a lot, and she's helped me a lot, and we can't let her see that. No, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I'll just have to dissolve in water immediately. Okay, and yeah, and yep. And yep. And yep. No! Why would you clip that? Why would you clip that? You're so mean. Oh my god. You're so mean. Oh my god. Living her best life. Living her best life. No, God, now she's gonna see it. I just know it. Oh, I'm gonna have to hide under my desk and never climb back out and see the light of day again. I'm never gonna get to see the light of day again. That's it. It's it again. It's just gonna see it. That's it. I can never show my face on the internet again. I simply have to disappear and make a new name. I have to go where no woman has gone before. Like Reddit or something. To be fair, if I could interact with Ellie, I would be living my best life as well. Well, it's more of like when someone that you hold in high regards because of the skill that they are able to do something at, right? And you're like, wow, they're so good at doing that thing. They are so skilled at this thing. And I know everyone be like, VTubing is a skill. Streaming is a skill, 1000%. It is not easy. It can be quite hard. Pork has learned in real time. Pork has learned in real time that it is not easy. It can be quite hard. And then after you stream, you lay on your bed and you stare at the ceiling for a good little bit to mentally recover. And she just handles everything so well with such grace, and I'm always impressed by it. So I do hold her like she's very skilled. Like a lot. I don't think it's parasocial to see the skill that your friends have. Like a lot of my friends would be like, Sunny, you have such good art. I'm always impressed, or et cetera, et cetera. But we're still just friends, right? It's just that I'm good at a thing and they think that's really cool. She's good at a thing and I think that's really cool. So I put her on that list of Oshis because I'm very impressed by the thing that she do. It's different, because otherwise, and that would mean, if that was parasocial, that would mean everyone who liked my art would be parasocial, and that'd be fucking weird. That would be weird. We don't look at it like that. So I think to be good friends with someone who is really good at something that you're trying to achieve is very interesting and really cool friendship. There's nothing wrong with appreciating your friends for the skills and yeah, exactly. She's really good at it. So again, she handles everything like flawlessly and with grace. And it's like, if she fumbles, she just glides right through it. And I'm like, how are you doing that? I watch it, I'm like, how's she doing that? What the fuck? Although I'm always impressed with Bo and his paint drying streams. You guys have no idea how good his paint drying streams are. You really don't. I know the meta is everyone just says that Bo likes to talk a lot. That's not what's going on. As I've been okay, so this is my anniversary stream, and I've been streaming for a year, right? And I guarantee you, enjoying hearing the sound of your voice to being able to talk for like 3-4 hours straight with nothing going on. See, that's not what's going on. It's not enjoying hearing the sound of your own voice. That is not what's happening on those streams. He is really good at what he does. He's extremely good at what he does. That's highly impressive and not normal. I mean, streaming alone is not normal. Talking to a screen with no one in front of you and seeing chat messages fly by is not exactly the normal human experience, now is it? But to do that for like 4 hours straight with nothing to bounce off of whatsoever, you can't bounce off paint drying, right? You might as well have a black screen and try to make that work. It's impressive. I hate the sound of my voice, and I still talk for hours. I hate the sound of my voice, too. And I still talk for hours. Oh my god. I was rewatching the stream between me and... sorry, I got something in my eye somehow. Probably my own hair. I was watching the stream between me, Pork, and Ellie because... So there was 3 times the amount of people, right? And the chat was going faster, and I couldn't keep up with it. And I was panicking a little bit. And so I was like, why don't I rewatch it? Just so I can see what everyone said. Because I couldn't quite see what everyone said. Because chat normally, my streams normally have around like 8 to 15 people, right? So chat moves kind of slow, and I can keep up with you guys very easily and see what you're reading and respond. And so, I couldn't do it this time because I wasn't used to that speed while also talking to 2 other people, while also playing a game. That's just too much to juggle, and now I fully understand why VTubers who have a large following count who are playing a game basically act like chat doesn't exist, especially if they're playing with other people. I get it. I understand completely. I understand. So I was just gonna rewatch it so I could see what you guys said, and I got about 6 minutes in, and I had to stop because I was hearing my own voice and I wanted to die. He can lead a crowd and keep the flow. Yeah, Bo really can do so well. Like that. You guys gotta understand the skill that's there is insane. But yeah, I heard my voice for 6 minutes, and I'm like, no, I can't do this anymore. I think I talked a little off and a little different because I was a little bit nervous because of how fast chat was going, and I couldn't keep up. And I'm like, I'm not keeping up with the chat box, and I have to talk. I'm talking to 2 people, and I'm not keeping up with the chat box. And that just started making my brain go in a slight tizzy. So I started talking a little bit off. And so hearing that was kind of painful. So I got 6 minutes in, and we're all dunsies because I did not. I'm sure I sounded better farther in, but then I would have to keep watching to get to that point. I could have handled that better. I think with time, as I grow as a streamer and more people come in as regulars, I will get better. But for right now, it's hard and that's okay. I'm a baby streamer. I've only been streaming. Well, actually, I don't consider myself a baby. I consider myself a toddler streamer. I've only been streaming for a year. I'm kind of starting to learn how to talk. I'm kind of starting to learn how to walk. I can kind of talk the talk a little bit, walk the walk a little bit. I can take the cube and put it through the cube hole on my little toddler baby toy. But that's about it. I kind of understand the basics about how this works, but I'm not very eloquent. I'm not experienced and skilled in handling and managing those things. I can just get it across, and some people will show up for it, but I'm not like really skilled at it yet. But it's only been a year, and that's where I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be not good at this yet. I've only been doing it for a year. If I was like an expert, something would probably be wrong. I was about to pass out of how I was trying to balance talking to Ellie and talking to chat. Yeah. It's not hard. Easy. It's not easy. Not hard. It's not easy. It's not easy. It is hard. You did great. It was a little more than what you were used to, but you'll get there. Yeah, it was a little more than what I was used to, but I'll get there. I think if I had a chat that was going that quickly and I wasn't talking to two other people, I could have handled it better. Or if I was talking to two other people and chat went a bit slower, I could have handled it better. It was just a speed I wasn't used to while trying to... The back and forth is hard. The back and forth is hard. Skip, skip, skip. And how did you do with that, Pork, by the way? How well did you handle all that? You all right, by the way? Like, are you good? Are you good? I feel like, from what you were telling me, like, you do what, like, I did, especially when I started, where you just lay down and you process everything afterwards for, like, a good little while, and you're like, ugh, and then you get back up. Pork did really well. Pork did extremely well. Pork made me laugh a lot, and that's a good spot to be. You can always ignore my comments if you need to. Most people, no. No. Not gonna happen. No. 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 That's not gonna happen. You know that's not gonna happen. You know I'm not gonna ignore you. You know that to be true. That's, no. I'm not gonna do that. Now, unless I have a bunch of people that I'm streaming with in my chat, in which case I might, but I might ignore everybody. Everyone gets ignored. Basically, the moment I start a collab chat, is basically dead to me because I'm too busy talking to the people I'm with. Okay, yeah, I handled this normally. Yeah, I was just focused on you two in the game. I think a third point of focus, which was chat, where I took in tiny doses, really helped. Yeah. Chat was like taking like a little shot and be like, oh, a little swig of chat. Anyways. I want to see what everyone said, though. It was flying, and I'm like, just a little overwhelmed. Just a little overwhelmed. It was my... You gotta understand that my chat... It's the first time was the big chat was my debut. I had like a cap of 93 people. And then, I've pretty much been... Again, like 8 to 15 this whole time. And there is Jane, who just ignores chat most of the time to begin. Who is Jane? Who the heck is Jane? Jane is very impressive for being able to talk a lot, whoever they are, without bouncing off chat. Jane is just Jane. Good to know. Jane is just Jane. And Jane's just Jane. That's just that. I felt bad because I saw what people were saying. I couldn't talk to all of them. Well, Pork, this is like your first stream, isn't it? Not like as like a 5-minute visitor telling everyone that I kidnapped you into a truck. But, it wasn't even a truck, it was a van. But like, this was your first stream, right? Like, where you're adamantly there from start to finish. Like, your first stream. So for your very first stream, I think you did pretty damn good. And again, please become a streamer someday so I can watch. Because I would, and I will, if you do streaming, I would watch the fuck out of that. You're very fun and very funny. And I don't think you fully realize that. You're definitely way funnier than I am. I am not that funny. She used to do ASMR. She has a great voice. She does soft. I don't know. Yeah, whatever you guys say. Yep, I agree. I agree. I don't know who Jane is, but I fully agree. If you guys saying it, yeah. If you guys saying it, then yeah. Pork, become a streamer already. Please. It'd be so fun. If Pork streams, we need to know so we can be there. Yeah. Pork, if you become a streamer and you have a debut stream, I'm promoting the fuck out of that shit. I agree. I have no idea who Jane is. Yeah, that's right. You gotta. It'd be the most fun thing ever. You absolutely gotta. You absolutely got it. You know what? This is my debut stream, but you also basically had your first stream ever 2 days ago. Do you want to pop on voice chat for like 5 minutes and talk about how your experience on your first stream went, or is that too much? It'd be like 5 minutes, and then you can just audios. Would you like to talk to the people, or you want to just crash out? Yeah, sure. Okay, let's go for it. Let's talk about your first time, your first streaming experience with the people. Where are you? You're right there. Okay, he's down. He's down. Let's see if it'll load your Fugi at all. Oh, wow. There he is. Your Fugi's there. Yay!
Howdy.
So how do you...
My Fuki just appears there.
Yeah. So how would you say...
Huh?
How nervous were you for your first ever streaming experience? With only 40 people watching.
Second washroom break, I was fine.
Mm.
I just needed to get it all out of my system
Mm,
because, like, the first hour, I believe, just getting like into the call was already like nerve wracking for me.
mm.
Like the entire time, I was my heart was racing. I was trying to like prevent myself from like stuttering in the middle of chat, and I was already messing up like a little bit. I remember stuttering
Mm,
a couple of times and my accent slipping out because of that.
mm.
But other than that, I'd say it was okay as long as I focused on like two things,
And
which
not
was
three
you,
things.
Ellie, and yeah, yeah.
Three things
I mean,
is hard, isn't it? Three things is really freaking hard.
really difficult. I never realized how much. Well, I talked a lot more than usual because I have a bottle here that shows like the times I
Bottle?
need to drink,
Okay, okay.
and I just like I drank through all of it
Yeah,
like
no.
in that one sitting.
You will chug liquids down like there is no tomorrow. I can go through like 3 Gatorades per stream quite easily. And I don't have a
Ooh,
hydrate button because if I had a hydrate button, I would simply start like throwing up water. It'd be too much.
yeah.
I'm drinking. We good. I am hydrated. I have no choice. So wait, so you were chill by your second bathroom break. So how were you at your first bathroom break then?
My first bathroom break.
Yeah,
Well, I was about to empty like my bladder at that point.
you're
It
just
was so
feeling
stressed. There was
sick to your stomach.
yeah, there was a lot of. I felt very tense that
Mm.
entire time,
I think you did
and
a fantastic job, by the way. I think you did wonderful.
thank you, thank you. Um,
Definitely, definitely better than mine. I literally just watched it and I'm like, you definitely did way better than me.
Speaking of like watching, I hope my mic sounds better now because I told you last night I'm editing like the VOD,
Mm,
right? Just for fun.
yeah.
I I'm listening to like my voice right now as I'm like editing. I'm
Mm,
in the middle of editing actually your VOD while
mm. I'm
as we're
excited about it.
speaking. I could show you like a couple of clips or two. I'm at
Yeah.
like there's 30. I'm the video so far is 30 minutes.
That sounds about right for a VOD edit, honestly. Like when you crunch it down, they're usually like what, half an hour long. When you watch like the people playing a thing on YouTube, that sounds about correct. Also, we're chatting for like a third of that.
Yes.
To be fair, it was about 3 hours, right? I mean, you're editing it, so I'm assuming the timestamp of the whole VOD is about 3 hours or so. Um,
It's 3 hours long. I kind of started off. I started the video where we started playing.
Mm.
So and I'm at a point now where I I'm like used to hearing my voice, but when I started editing the video, I was like, "Oh, was my mic really that bad?"
No, it was fine. You have to understand that on OBS I have all the volumes adjusted and I have Discord a little bit lower than the full volume of Discord. So like you and Ellie will be a little bit more quieter on the VOD than how you actually are inputted through Discord, as a heads up on that.
I see.
I
I
have it
see.
so you can't peak. You're just a smidge lower than me, and you do talk a bit lower and quieter than me, so you're gonna sound like basically much quieter than I sound. And you also have to understand that when I'm streaming, one of my focuses, there's a lot to think about when I'm streaming. Like when I'm talking casual, I don't really talk how I'm talking right now, right? When I'm streaming, I'm trying to keep my voice at a consistent tone, at a consistent volume level, so that when people are listening to me, they're not hearing me suddenly talking very quiet, right? There's a consistent tone with it, so that nobody has to do volume adjust or like suddenly gets ear blasted like at 1 a.m. sleeping to a VOD, right? They know what the sound is level is at, and I keep it very at that level through the whole thing. It's that
That's
volume level is important, I think, in my opinion.
that's really considerate actually of you, honestly. I remember I do see a lot of streamers for like who read chat and are like, "Oh wait, it's too loud, oh it's too quiet," and then they adjust afterwards, and
Mm,
um rather than doing it beforehand and
yeah.
actually be considerate before the stream happens.
Mm-mm.
So
See,
I think that's really nice of you.
I've been just in this perpetual state of talking in an almost half yell kind of a way. Like I'm keeping my voice a lot louder, and I am careful to enunciate things better. And it's easier to enunciate better when you're talking louder. Because if I were to talk in my normal voice, like if I'm in a voice chat and I'm talking like how I normally talk in a voice chat, which is like this, right? The words can get more slurred, and it's a bit harder to tell what I'm saying. So I talk like this instead when I'm streaming, so you can tell what I'm saying really well, and nothing gets messed up, and I have a consistent tone. Um, and I did not explain that to you. So that's my fault. I'm sorry. You're
No, I
talking
did.
a bit more like how you would normally talk. So if you're hearing some of those issues, it's because you're talking like a human being and I'm talking like a streamer. And that's intentional. And I did not explain that to you, and I apologize for that.
No, that's fair. I did notice that you do that a lot. I was just like, if I spoke any louder, I would have ended up screaming into the mic.
No, don't
That
do
was how
that.
like intense it was for me. Like
Don't do that. You already screamed at the mic at the end and I lost my absolute shit. Absolute shit.
yeah,
So out of a scale of 1 to 10, which is a horrible thing to ask, how would you rate your first streaming experience?
I'd say I'd say about like a 7.
And
It
that's
was
pretty
really fun.
good.
Yeah. I want to focus on chat more
Mm.
if I do end up streaming, and to I don't want to sound like I'm screaming into the mic while at the same time like my volume is low, if
Mm-mm.
that makes sense.
One of that
Um
consistent streamer voice that you manage and maintain while you're doing it.
yes, reviewing the footage now, I noticed that my mic peaks a lot.
Mm.
Um and it somehow peaks while my voice is like really quiet, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's you can adjust that manually on OBS, by the way, the peaking and all of that. Mine is adjusted like on OBS directly, how the microphone is handled, so it doesn't hit like really sharp, high, painful notes and stuff like that. And it filters out like my computer and my mini fridge and all that. That can be adjusted. Maple Wolf helped me with that. Um,
Okay.
so that can be worked on. You're all good in terms of that. Like I'm cheating. I'm cheating in that I have things filtered out and I talk like I'm Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls, constantly yelling, keeping the same level tone, and everyone kind of just wants to kill the guy. Hopefully, chat doesn't want to kill me. hopefully, chat doesn't want me dead for the way I talk. And on my first stream, I was listening to that, and I was not doing that. I was kind of going, I'm like, speak up.
I did notice that when you showed it. You're doing much better now. I'm really happy, honestly.
Thank you,
There's a
thank
lot of
you.
character development.
Character development, but it's my whole human being. It's my entire man. Imagine if I got a job and it was a phone job and I talked to people. I'd be good at it now, though, wouldn't I? I wouldn't
Yes, you
mumble.
would.
I'd be very enunciating words properly, pronouncing really well, talking at a consistent tone with them, throwing in a little humor here and there. I'd probably be pretty good at a call center job now, because I'm a streamer. I wonder how many streamers actually worked at a call center before. Now that I think about it, how many do you think?
Um, I've met one person who is
Mm,
Maple's friend, I think.
mm, mm.
I used to watch her streams a lot. I think she's live now.
Oh,
Um, Penny Senseless, I
mm.
think is her name, and works. She used to work in marketing, I think, but it
Oh,
was
that
somewhere
sounds
that
like fun.
involved her talking like a lot.
Sales and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that you gotta talk to the public a lot. So she already had that experience. Then that's really cool. That was probably very helpful. I did not have that experience at all. So I just mumbled my absolute butt off nonstop. Nonstop. That's bad. I
Also, hey, Tropic,
Hi
how you doing?
Tropic. Hello. I think we're all out of hellos. Unfortunately, I think everyone burned through them at the start. Do you want a party hat? Would you like a party hat? I can give you Doodle's party hat.
Yes, please.
Yeah, let's give you a party hat. Let's add image. Party hat. That name's already in use. Party hat number 2. Okay, browse. It's gonna be in Doodles. We go here. And
Am I
we
sharing
go
Doodle's party hat?
theme hats, Doodle frames. Doodle has a whole folder, by the way, for all of Doodle's
Oh,
assets, and there's a lot of them.
oh.
Okay, and we got a party hat. Let's shrink her down.
I think um yeah,
There.
if you do go into marketing and if you practice like the telephone like stuff, you
Mm.
might be able to. How cool would that be to be like to like make a sponsored stream or something?
Oh my
Be like,
god.
hey, try this, try that.
I
Drink some more
just
milk. Ellie drinks milk.
I just have
Okay.
contact with the companies directly that I want to be sponsored by. Be like, hey, so you know how I'm good at marketing your products? Did you know I'm streamy? I stream and we can do it even more. We can market more. Like, do you want to sponsor me even though you're already paying me to sell your shit? Do you want to pay me to sell your shit even more outside of work at my other job? Imagine. All right, I have to get back to work.
Yeah.
Have a great stream, Sunny and Pork. Thank you, thank you.
Joy Cogs.
We've all
Good
got a
day.
party hat now.
Yeah, I can't believe it's been a year already since
An
you started streaming. It's
An
insane.
entire year. Imagine how much better I'm going to be in 2 years from now. Maybe I'll sound less stupid.
Exactly.
Maybe I'll have my stream set up. There are things I need set up that I do not have set up that I want to set up. I need to finish the hype train. I'm still drawing it. I want to have a little fan art wall, like on the top left, that like rotates through all the fan art. It has the pictures and the usernames of everyone and like a link to their social media if they have it so that they're properly credited. And just have it on display because I love all the fan art and I love looking at it. I even have my first one printed and taped to the wall. So every day when I sit
so
down
cute.
and I go to stream and I move my mic over, I see this drawing someone made of me before I even streamed. Just as a
Oh,
little inspiration to keep me going. I do appreciate every single drawing. I think of them. I like looking at them. I love them. I love when people draw my design. It makes me very happy. Very, very happy.
yeah.
So I want to display it. I want to display it. I want people to, see how much I appreciate when they do that. And I'm pretty sure half of it's just going to be cards art.
Oh,
I think
is it from Card?
ha-
Is that first
no,
one?
the first one's not from card, but I'm pretty sure when I get the fan art wall going, half of it's just going to be cards art. I'm pretty sure half is just going to be here. But now here's the problem. Here's the trick.
Mhm.
I don't know how to make a slideshow in OBS.
Oh, okay.
That's the problem. That's why this doesn't exist yet. I don't know how to do it. I want it. But I don't know how to do it. Is it an OBS thing? Is it a
It might be a
Stream
Stream
Elements
Elements
thing?
thing.
Like, I have to ask Wolf and Maple about that one. I have no clue how to do that. I want
Hi,
it really
Reptile.
bad though. Hi, thank you, thank you. It's my anniversary. I've been streaming for a whole year. Can you even believe it? You're replacing Cogs. Oh no. What if I want both of you here? What if I want both of you? You don't have to
It's
spell
just
anniversary right. I don't spell anything right. Too bad. Can't have all you
yeah,
want.
you're like I'm on stream right now. I'm not even speaking properly. Oh my gosh.
It's
You
all
want to
good.
hear me speak?
It's all good. See, chat's going a lot slower today. We're good. Cogs had to go and I showed up. It's the equal exchange. But I am sad that Cogs went. Actually, I added a new toggle so you can see how sad that I am.
Just
I'm
like,
so
bro, let's do
sad.
this.
I want Cogs back.
Oh.
I want him back. Can we bring Cogs back? I'm so sad. I'm the saddest anime girl in the world.
Yeah, we'll miss Cogs. It's so sad that he had to go to
To his
fight in a
job to
war.
make money. It's so sad he had to go to his job to make money. It's so sad he got to. I can't keep the frown going. I'm just gonna stop. I can't keep it going anymore. The toggle. I
Get
know I hit the
Cogs
wrong
fired
button.
soon.
I need to set it up on Stream Deck and not on my little dumb pad so I can actually hit the correct buttons. Sorry, we'll get Cox first. Sizzling much for no. No, give Cog a big raise and then lower hours so make same amount of money but have more time to watch streams. See, that's the real solution here. Your solution bad. My solution very good. Simply increase pay, lower hours, same pay, more free time.
And then Cogs can pay us for like give us subscribe to
Subscribe.
our channel.
Subscribe and he can give us 50 cents on Throne. I don't have imagine I should add that just for fun. 50 cents on Throne. That'd be funny as shit. You can give me 2 quarters for no goddamn reason. And then the processing fee to put the 2 quarters in my bank account costs more than the 2 quarters. It's a pretty chunky, I think if I remember right, processing fee to actually get the money. So like 2 quarters, I'd probably just like cost like $1.40 to get the 50 cents. So I just like, eat it 90 cents just to be funny. Like we're just giving Throne free money. Use
Yeah.
your free money. Free money. Also, Throne is very nice to me, by the way. Throne is way, way nicer than everyone gives them credit for because I had an item on my Throne and the price changed and was up and someone got me the item. So I didn't actually have enough funds to technically buy it on my Throne account. And they bought it anyway. Throne ate it a couple dollars and sent it to me anyway, even though I was short.
That's sweet. That's pretty nice. That's a good deal
That
too.
that that
I
that was really something. I'm like, damn, Throne nice to me. They aren't evil. Throne is not evil. This is the one company that's not evil. They'll be like, oh yeah, we can spare $3 since you accidentally put it like a little short because of the price change. So like, damn, Throne is not pure evil. That's so good to know.
yeah.
Because they also have the option where they'll notify you if you're short on the money so you can add more to your account to pay the extra. But they didn't. They ate it themselves for no reason.
So the fact that they do that and they let you that's actually really sweet.
It
This
is.
is a good um way to promote Throne actually. Yeah, if y'all ever need something, yeah, just use Throne.
Just use Throne, make it $1 less. Just kidding. Don't do that.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Not sponsored, not sponsored. But if it was $1 less, they'll probably just cover that bit because they don't care. They're like, it's just $1. Who cares? Good life hack. Put it on Throne, make it $1 cheaper. Have someone buy it for you, then pay them, and then you get it $1 cheaper. I mean, what? I mean, what?
What?
By the way, since we're talking about it, here's my Throne. You do not have to get me anything, but I have things that are on there. But this is the website if you don't know what Throne is, if you live under a rock or something.
Yeah, check the website. Get Sunny whatever she needs.
what are my needs even on there? What are my needs? There are some needs on there, but I figured I just add them to my throne and then I'd actually get them when I got a job. Okay, a new tablet is a need. The webcam thing is technically a need, so we can do candy streaming. Nothing else on here is really a need unless you guys want me to start making music with vocals because I like to write song lyrics. You can buy me Miku, but that's not really a need. Also, I don't know how to make music. I figured I just learn on the software itself because you got to start somewhere, right? I need to get rid of these meat sticks because I learned I hate meat sticks. Let me get rid of that real quick. I don't want anyone buying me these meat sticks. I learned I hate meat sticks.
What are meat sticks?
I mean, it's a stick of meat.
Is that really? Is that really it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Gets a stick of
I thought.
meat.
Is it like jerky or like?
Yeah, but it's just a
what?
stick. It's just a stick. Instead of like a flat strip,
Oh.
it's just a stick. It's a little bit more softer and moister than jerky. And I think it tastes like ass.
Okay,
But
that's good to know.
do you like black pepper?
Uh,
Yep.
not in large quantities.
Oh, you're not gonna like it.
Oh, so it's just really peppery then.
You know, like summer sausage, a lot of breakfast summer sausages are very high in black pepper. It's like that. It's very high in black pepper. So if you don't like black pepper, you're probably not gonna like meat sticks. Like at all.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
I'm
not
probably
gonna
gonna
like it.
cough a lot if I do eat the meat sticks then. Yikes.
Yeah, no, they're not good. God, one time when I was at the it reminds me, one time I was at the airport going to Canada. Every time I go in the airport, I like to try a new restaurant for the breakfast because I get there at the crack of dawn and the flying takes like all day because I'm going all the way from more on the westernish side to more of the easternish side and connecting flights and all that jargon, right? And I'm a paranoid parrot, so I always arrive like 3 hours early. Don't question me. And I like to try a new breakfast restaurant every time I'm there. And I went to this one, and excuse me, why is the mug 100 euros? Because the mug is no longer for sale. You can no longer buy this mug. And this mug is of a mug that is my favorite mug that broke one stream. And we had a moment of silence because I've been using this exact model of mug for like since it was first released on the store. It's my favorite mug. I can no longer drink out of it safely. And I had been scavenging the internet for this mug. And this mug here was the only time I actually found it on eBay, and it's it's gone. The listing is ended because there's an error in the listing. Well, are they selling it again? Oh, don't buy that. Don't buy that. Can I come for sale again? Will I ever get my favorite mug back? Okay, it's back. Hold on. Let me adjust that. Let me add a new link real quick. It's cheaper now. They lowered it $10. They lowered it $10. Hold on. We gotta fix this right now. It's $10 cheaper now. Hold on. Oh no, I included the shipping. It's the same price.
I was looking at your model as you're talking, and the look you did or made when you figure out that they removed it. You look so disappointed and so sad at the same time. Your model was fighting between both.
Yeah. Wait, my old model?
No, this one. I'm not looking at you right now.
You're looking at me
I
right
have the
now.
stream up.
Yeah, it's really good at catching my expressions now. Hey, Fine Art Poster Review stream is starting. You're in there too, right? Yeah. Oh, right, it's starting. Okay, we need to raid that. Okay, I'll deal with the mug later. Don't buy that yet. If you're don't actually just don't buy it at all. Don't buy me my mug. Don't do it. Okay, we're gonna raid Ellie. We get to raid Ellie. I'm so stoked. I actually get to raid Ellie. I love when this happens, which is like almost never. Oh, it's still stream starting. Well, I have to raid her when she actually appears, but let's get a raid message going. Okay, she's actually appeared.
Oh, she started?
Yeah, she started. Let's get a raid message. Let's get a raid message. I've been holding out for this. Let's raid her because I'm in there and we have to stop now. But yay, it's my anniversary. I hope you all had fun. Thank you for joining me, Pork, even though it was very spontaneous.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Don't worry. I'm already doing something related to you anyways. It's just a quick, So chat on stream is no bother.
Okay, let's go. Okay, first VTuber Anniversary raid. Okay, here we go. I got a raid message. You guys like that? You like that? That good? We're about to rate her. You like that? Is that
I'm
feeling with
hoping
joy?
people are hearing because there is an ad break right now.
Well, most everyone is sub. I'm so back, and you're so about to be not back. We're about to rate out. We're rating Ellie. Are you guys ready? We're rating Ellie. Of course I'm rating Ellie. It's the one rare chance that I actually get to do it. And I have to watch her poster stream. Of course, I will be there the entire stream. All right, here we go.
Let me send a message. There we go. In case.
All right, now we say bye-bye. 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 Thank you for joining my first anniversary. Yeah, do it.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna stream.
Oh, damn. All right, well, bye-bye. Thank you guys for